All right, how's it going? This is Mike Collette here from Prototype Training Systems. Just making another tutorial video for the barbell hip thrust. So this is an old video, so excuse me, I don't have a beard anymore, but just notice real quick on the initial setup on this. So just kind of rewind it real quick. Make sure that the my shoulders, number one, are or the shoulder blades, the bench that I'm set up on, the bottom of that bench is below my shoulder blade. So not too high up towards my neck or towards my lower back. Notice how I have a pad on the barbell. That's just more for comfort than anything. But if you're going to use a barbell hip thrust pad, just make sure that if there's an opening on it, the opening's facing up so the bar doesn't roll out. My knees and my feet are about hip width apart. My knee angle here is about 45 degrees because notice when I get into this position, I want to keep a relatively vertical shin angle. This is going to maximize our glutes on this exercise. Again, this is a barbell hip thrust, so this is for maximal glute activation. So if you notice here as well, where my head's positioned, I'm looking forward the whole time. So I'm not overextending or leaning back, letting my head drop back. Number one, I'd hit the wall. But two, that can lead to some overextension at the lower back. So this just keeps a relatively, or helps you keep a relatively neutral spine. So as I go through some reps here, notice how my, again, shin angle is vertical, foot's planted on the floor, pushing to the middle of the foot, squeezing, holding, and pausing at the top, and getting that full glute squeeze. Okay, one nuance here. I'm just going to go back real quick. One nuance here on this, as I lower down, all right, I can maintain that angle on the bench. Now, if you have a bench height that is um, too high and you feel like as you go down you start to slide, you don't need to go all the way down. So you can kind of bring yourself down to as far as you go, or if you want to, from a comfort standpoint, you can put some plates underneath your butt to give you that reference point. But again, if you feel like you're sliding off the bench, your bench may be too high, so you might want something a little bit smaller, but just go to that range of motion. So say I started to fall off here, I'd stop and come back up. So hopefully that makes sense. This is the barbell hip thrust, and hopefully you enjoyed the video.